SoLLUMINATI talking about NBA 2K25, or basically just NBA 2K and the community in general. I started watching. I might just rip this entire mic off my headset, dog. Like, I just got this headset and it already messed up. I might rip this entire thing off, break it, and just get a new one, because this is starting to irritate me. Like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I take care of my stuff. That's how I know it's cheap. Because I didn't slam this one time or nothing. It's like, yo. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this headset. But anyway, though, right? We got SoLLUMINATI uploading a video talking about the state of NBA 2K. I might break this shit off. It's over with. Cooked. I don't need it. Cooked. It's just in my way at this point. I'll get a new headset. I'll be talking through Discord. But anyway, I just get annoyed. Like, it just kept flimsy. It's like it was being flimsy, just getting in my way. So we basically got SoLLUMINATI talking about the NBA 2K community, this current state that it's in, the game itself. And I watched quite a bit of it, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just react to it and upload it on YouTube, because what he's saying, I feel like I want to listen to what he's saying, pretty much. But I watched some of it, and I'm just trying to get a clear understanding on both sides. Like, obviously, what he's saying, he's not lying. You know what I mean? He's definitely not lying. But for him to come out and speak on NBA 2K after he really don't even be talking about or be playing a game like that, I kind of value his opinion to the fullest, because he don't even be around. You know what I mean?
It's good with y'all.
So I just want to go through it with y'all too, and like add on to what he's saying. Feel me? What up, Jersey?
Hey man, so check this out, man. Dewey so in the building. So look, I just got back from outside. I was hooping in my backyard and shit, and I had came across a video on my timeline that I'm about to react to, and I want y'all to know straight up, I want to give shout out to the 2K community, man. Shout out to the 2K community. A lot of y'all don't know the 2K community has changed so many people's lives. A lot of people that y'all watch to this day,
facts,
has came from the 2K community. It was bigger than basketball.
Yeah.
The 2K community for me was just chatting. I never streamed under no just chatting category. Fuck them. I always streamed under the 2K community. Back when I was streaming, man, everything was so different. The game was completely different. And I want to be 100%. I want to keep it 100 with y'all. And I don't want to cuss or nothing, because I actually want the devs to see this vid. They gonna...
They trying to get this monetized.
It came to a point now.
Getting the algorithm so they can see.
Open up the doors for people to leave in September, and the game drop in September. And I want y'all to know straight up, before I react to this gameplay and stuff, I want y'all to know straight up, I stopped playing 2K in November, and I let my little siblings play on my account now, and I be on the PS5 playing all type of different campaign games and stuff like that. I kind of drifted off to more campaign, because the only thing I really did competitive was 2K. And I want y'all to know straight up, man, that I felt like NBA 2K25 was a failed experiment.
So NBA 2K, the reason why he's... And I agree, 2K25 is a failed experiment for sure. Because, like, they did so much things. They did so many different things in this game that they normally didn't do, and this shit went completely bad.
I love the idea that y'all came... And I'm going to tell y'all straight up, what I did like about it was completely different. It was different than any other 2Ks we played. So I'm like, okay, they is trying to figure something out. But I couldn't get past the shooting shit. And for me not really having the time to really, because I be still hooping in real life and stuff, playing in different leagues and just different stuff. And no matter how much I'm gone, I can easily come back and I still know my shot.
That's because they implemented something in the system where your jump shot is no longer the same every single time, and like your third and fourth shot, they're gonna change this jump shot drastically just so you can mistime your jump shot and instead slightly early, slightly late. And on top of it too, they got an algorithm system in the game, so like you can't even shoot 7 for 7 every single game if you know your jump shot. So really, it's not even a skill based game anymore. It's more so basically going off the algorithm if they want you to make your shots or not.
I could shoot it with my toes. Like the muscle memory I put
So anybody that played the other 2Ks and the old 2Ks and then play this one, you know what the deal is, bro.
Work. I could, like, bro, Y'all gave us the ability to create our own shots. Everybody know their own shots. Back when I was playing 2K, late last year, it was just unplayable. It was unwatchable. Like y'all patch Tyceno, like the stuff Tyceno.
When last time y'all seen Tyceno play 2K or stream 2K? Anybody know? Cause I ain't gonna lie. If 2K is any type good or any type nice, Tyceno gonna play 100%, bro.
Stuff you nobody look like that no more. My 7-foot 3-point guard, I could shoot like Steph, I could dribble, I could do all type of stuff. Just go and look at 2K17. Me and Nate X, our 2v2 had over 1 million views. It was like the golden age. Like we was the pharaohs. Like it was like the Egyptian times. You know how niggas be looking back at the Egyptians? Like damn, they had so much technology and they was just, that's us. When you look back at the golden age of 2K, everybody was eating. I didn't know nobody. Like bro, top reps, they was getting 40, 50K viewers when they was about to hit legend.
I don't even think the top rep this year even had 1,000 views. Chat, who was the first top rep this year? Wasn't it? It was Cash Out of Enzo, right? It was one of them two. Who was the first top rep? And I don't even think when they hit top rep or when they hit legend, or whatever the case is, there's no way they had more than 2,000-3,000 views, bro. Maybe 1,000.
You seen the mascot, don't hop on the spot.
But I remember Glidey. Glidey had 70,000 views on 2K21.
2K has lost that passion, that connection with the youth, that connection with the kids. And it's crazy. You had Aiden, ISO Speed, or Kai. You had Amp. You had everybody playing it. Me, Pretty Boy Fredo. You had so many Flight. You had, bro, y'all losing billions of viewers and value to y'all game. And I get it. Y'all the only basketball game. So y'all automatically it's like a money glitch. You're going to make your money regardless. You can drop anything. And it's people still gonna buy it to see what it's like.
Facts.
Y'all open up the doors for people to leave quicker and quicker and quicker. And before I start talking about gameplay, like listen, y'all already know nobody wants the city. We been told y'all that, but that's
man, we told y'all that 3 years straight about the city, but it's just like, so the thing is with the city, right? The reason why the city's not gonna go anywhere, because you have to look at it like an advertisement. The city is them advertising their sponsors. That's the whole purpose of the city. The city's purpose is not for the community. It's not to add extra fun things into the game. It's to advertise their sponsors. If you walk through the city, bro, all you gonna see is the companies that sponsor with them. You're not seeing a special event in the city where you could, like, you're not seeing special shit in the city that affects your mob play or affects the gameplay. It's strictly transactions and clothes and billboards, signs, stuff like that, bro. So yeah, I understand what you're saying.
That's how y'all make majority of y'all money. And I get it, as a company, as a business, everything is changing, everything trying to be like Fortnite, so y'all just trying to keep up. They already posted vids exposing how y'all talk about how much money y'all made and doing this and doing that. That ain't none of my business, because I ain't the one on this bitch spending all that money. But the thing I noticed, kids don't really care. Like, a lot of y'all new niggas keep doing y'all thing. Y'all posting TikToks, y'all gotta switch it up. It's like y'all content is so different. It's not about how good y'all are no more. It's more so what you're doing is different.
Nobody cares about anybody being good at the game because there's no skill gap in the game. I can hand a 4-year-old the controller, and all he got to do is just shoot open shots, and just whenever it goes in, and whenever it don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? A toddler can play this game. It's not like hard.
People doing no money spent.
There's no skill gap. Oh, my food here. All right. Made YouTube vid. This is going on YouTube, but I can edit this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna leave my food outside. You crazy as hell? Yeah, I'm gonna leave my food outside. Starving. I've been waiting this whole time for this meal. Hungry as hell. You crazy. Let me see. And y'all got the chips and all that. Yeah. Alright. Back to the video we go.
when like these type of moves and stuff, it don't look real at all. Like for example, I came across, I don't know who this is, Gunther You, and I came across this video and I was watching some Jordan gameplay. And this was from 2K, I think this from 2K16 because I watched Kobe too and he did the Kobe size up. But look at this real quick.
Back to Elijah 6 on the shot clock.
Look at this real quick.
And then Elijah
Bro, this man gonna put his face at the bottom right of the stream, and I was here first. Let me move over here. Like, I was there first, bro.
Following the basket.
Now, this is the post moves. Look at the post moves, bro. Look how the post used to look. Posts don't look like this no more. You getting caught in all type of animations. Look at this. Nothing looks like this no more. But listen, hold on.
The game used to look so realistic, bro.
Where that shit at? This is the Kobe one. Let's look at the Kobe one real quick. This actually looks real. Look at that pull up. Everything about this look real. And a lot of y'all,
Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Bryant dives in.
like,
He not lying.
Look at the color. It's beautiful. It's like, it gives you that kid, like that inner child. Y'all know kids gravitate.
Yo, chat, y'all know me. The game, right? NBA 2K25 looks so damn dull, bland, and sad. It has no lighting to it. The saturation is terrible. The colors is not popping. It just looks so, like, the vibes is just so damn dull, bro. Like, I don't know.
Towards the colors. It's
They gotta
with
fix
your
that.
consciousness. You know, all the rainbow, all the extra shit. Everything about, look at this. And one. Everything just feel real. Everything was smooth. And this was 10 years ago. And it looked so real. It really looked like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching it. I got it on both of my screens. But everything about this, now let me show y'all something. Rest in peace to my nigga Kobe. Like, look at that, bro. How you can, like, now on a new 2K, it's like invisible walls. You can't even run straight to the rim. Sometimes you'll even go out of bounds.
Chat. Everybody know. NBA 2K25, you better stay away from that baseline. Best believe in your best interest, you stay away from that baseline because you're gonna do a move and then out of nowhere your size 15 shoe is gonna hit that white line and it's gonna say turnover out of bounds and you didn't even do anything besides go for a layup.
But bro, I think this is happening to NBA 2K16. Let me see. Let me go to the Jordan one. Where the Jordan one at? Here we go. This really look like Jordan. Like, bro, beautiful. This really look like Jordan out here. Look at the moves, the pump fake. Y'all put so much effort into making sure these players was gods. The pull-up. Quick pull-up. That look real as hell. It ain't like stiff. It's not like some go-to. I don't know what y'all doing. And I know y'all got new dev teams and I like.
It really makes the game enjoyable.
Look at this. And one. Everything look real. Like, I can't even explain how beautiful it looked. The movement, the jerseys. And one. You know what I'm saying? That really looked like a Jordan pull-up. Like, that really looked like Jordan animations. And listen, I don't know who he is, but he got a lot of different gameplay on here. And his name is Gunther You. I hope I'm saying your name right before I really get to talking to y'all. And then you go to NBA 2K25. And dog, I don't know.
It looks so bad, bro. And this is the modern NBA. This is the current Celtics and the current Lakers playing. But the gameplay and the graphics, not the gameplay, but the graphics and the visuals itself look like we playing 50s basketball. The color's so dull and dry. it looked like we just learned how to use color.
There's some proof that the magic is real. Now here's Reeves. Last game out.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good move. Shout out to Austin Reeves. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. And I just, listen, we ain't gotta go down the path of like stuck in a loop from the past. I just wanted y'all to see how free spirited the game was. Like it was just, bro, our characters was like superstars. We was like the Avengers. Everybody was different. Everybody brought a different type of creativity to the community. Nobody was the same. You had different type of dribble niggas. It was all type of different dribble guys. You had different type of this. You had different type of that. Y'all patched all that. Like y'all, I don't know what happened, but y'all gotta understand. There's no more wagers. There's nothing going on. It's no excitement. 2K feel like it's not even connect. Bro, NBA 2K25 had.
He said it's no more wagers. Everybody's afraid to put up that cheese. And people got the cheese, chat. And people got the money to bet. But the game is so random and unpredictable. People do not want to put their money on this game. And I know that for a fact.
Has no connection with the real NBA. Have y'all noticed that? Do y'all remember back then when you used to watch an NBA game, you instantly used to want to hop on the game and kind of mimic what you see them doing? You can't do that on this. That connection is gone. It's no vibe. It's like nothing there. It's like soulless. And on top of that, which like, my thing is this. The 2K community was once probably the biggest community you could think of. No community was bigger than ours. That's why I told you everybody, all it took was for...
I ain't gonna lie. He said there was no community bigger than the 2K community. In its prime. Is that true or false, chat?
Aiden and them to start doing GTA RP for half of the community is in GTA now. Half of the community is doing this. Half of the community is doing IRLs. But if y'all gave us a chance to just be free again, to really green our shots, to really do, it's fake, bro. It's not real. And the more real y'all trying to make it, it don't look like, bro, back then it looked real. Now it's stiff. You getting bumped. You can't even turn corners to the rim. The post moves is terrible. Like, bro, the post play is terrible. All post niggas is spamming drop steps trying to get standing dunks now because everybody's so limited to just a few things. The go-to shots, they're pointless. People just using them for dribble moves. And this is what I'm saying. I don't want to get...
I ain't gonna lie. So might not be like uploading 2K content. And he might not speak out and talk much about 2K. But he's very tapped in. He's very tapped in. Because some of the things he's saying is like, you only gonna know if you're on the game. So he's still tapped in. I ain't gonna lie.
Too much because
he's still tapped in.
That y'all tried to do something completely different. It's a failed experiment. I go off the devs' energy. The devs been gone. Bro, where Mike Wayne at?
Hold on. Because that just made me mad. That just made me mad. Chat. Word for word, bar for bar. Do I not be saying Mike Wayne ass be disappearing? And I'm so serious. I'm like, yo, you can't sit here, right? June, July come around. You guys start showing us stuff, telling us this, that, and the third. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. This is what we're adding. This is back. The game comes out. Then the issues that y'all address is like, yeah, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna get to it. Give us like a week or two, new patches, new updates. After September, Mike Wayne ass is gone for 10 months.
I left in November. I stopped playing in November. No gameplay. I can't even fake like I was having fun. It was impossible. And I know, like Mike Wayne, if you a dev, you love your game. You get your energy, your vibes from seeing people happy with your product. He been gone since December. It's shame, it's guilt there. He even know it's trash. Where's the NBA players? NBA 2K25 was a failed experiment. Y'all gotta go back into y'all bag, cause this not it. Now, if you one of these new niggas, I don't know if any of y'all averaging 10K viewers now and stuff like we was back then, and I don't really know too much. But if you one of these new niggas, you gotta understand, if you is averaging like 1,500 viewers, that you gotta times that by 3. You would have been popping back in the day.
Exactly.
Y'all limited y'all creators. Now if you already hit 1 million like me and you already got a lot of other things going on, it's no reason for you to even try to force yourself to go through this with 2K, because if you take a break from it, you're not gonna come on here just greening and just having fun.
Exactly.
It don't work like that.
Exactly.
The shot gonna be different bro, I don't know what y'all did to shooting, but it's not real. It had, like, the more real y'all tried to make it, the further away it became for the kids, bro. It's all about the kids. It's all about the young.
Word for word, bar for bar. If I'm lying, yo, Ronnie himself came out and said, I don't know, I just let my opponent get to 20 points so the slingshot effect can kick in so I can come back and win. The hell you mean by that? So you telling me there's an algorithm system in the game that makes every game a close game? He confirmed it. So yeah, the shooting's gonna be ass.
They got a connection with us. Bro, Pretty Boy Fredo tatted his player on his arm, bro. That's how deep these players was, bro. I had 6'7" point guard, NBA 2K16. Everybody, y'all already know what time it was with that. And back then, you could make 1 or 2 players, probably the max 3, and you was good for the rest of the year. Now, I didn't even really want to get into how y'all making money and the schemes and shit y'all doing. But y'all added so much stuff to make sure people consistently keep making, trying to figure something out. And it's really nothing to figure out. Like, y'all doing spells and shit. Y'all did all this cap breakers and all this different stuff.
Hit it on the nose. Them cap breakers gonna have y'all making builds. And each cap breaker changes every single build. And guess what? You're gonna get cap breakers every single season.
Y'all giving people the illusion that they player can actually get better. And then you're automatically gonna want to make another player with these cap breakers. You go, oh, I could probably try this now. Oh, I could probably do this now. And at the end of the day, you're like a hamster on a spinning wheel. It's not getting better. It's not fun. Go off the devs' energy. They're gone. Why are you still here? Like, 2K know this was a failed experiment, and if y'all fail again, people gonna be gone again the first week. Normally, you will see a drastic change by the time December come, but you will still see people doing wagers, all type of stuff. Bro, y'all got rid of Ticino. The only nigga who was he brought Brammy. He had y'all, bro, so much stuff he did for the community from this next gen shit. From 2K20 to now, bro. He can't, bro, I already know y'all ain't letting him hit none of those shots he used to hit. You ain't even letting niggas make consistent spot ups. I already know if you make 2 shots, likely you make 3 shots in a row, you're not making that 4th one. I know you're gonna have to go and do a pull up. You're gonna have to do something. What is this? Nigga, back then, bro, we was looked at as, our players were literally gods. The whole point of a video game is to have fun. Like, now, I'm seeing the community, most of y'all niggas is my age. Y'all could afford all these players. Y'all got jobs. Bro, the community was filled with kids back then. It's like the age gap has changed. Bro, I wish I could look.
I load in game chat. Be honest, chat. How many of y'all still play 2K? And if you still playing 2K, you probably over 18. Let me tell you this, though. If you go in game chat and you try to talk to people in game chat, most likely you're going to run into a grown-ass man. If you not run into a grown-ass man, you're going to run into somebody that's like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, you know what I mean? And it's like, for you to have fun on the game, you got to spend money on the game. So kids ain't going to spend money on the game. And then the parents ain't going to spend money on the game because you got to spend $70 to get the game. You got to spend $500 for the console. Then on top of that too, you gotta spend $100 for the build. Everybody gonna mess up their first build. You gotta make a second build. They gonna want to keep spending $100. So yeah, like most of the people playing the game is not kids really. You gonna run across a couple kids, but it's like there's 70 overalls, and then you're not gonna see them because of guess what? Skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking in the game. So if you're a 99 overall and you winning a lot, you're not gonna run into the trash players, and the trash players are normally kids.
Look at the demographic now, bro. Most people playing this game is old heads. I hope y'all know this.
Alright, I'm not an old head though, so like let's get that shit straight. Right there. I'm not an old head, so let's get that shit straight right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on now.
And I know some of y'all be having kids, y'all little hundreds of viewers, and I'm not trying to hold you. You know, you working with the crumbs that 2K giving you. But, bro, the kids dipped. The young niggas is just scattered everywhere, watching IRLs and watching this and watching that. But when we was on 2K, everybody was in the 2K community. Man, we had NBA players pulling up on us 24/7.
Facts.
And I told y'all the whole concept of the city is the whole rewards, everything y'all did, y'all, nobody feel rewarded no more.
Nope.
You letting people buy cap breakers. But bro, at the end of the day, like, after you got all that, it don't feel like nothing. Like, I don't feel like I'm grinding for anything. Like, my wins was feeling like losses. And I know a lot of y'all still playing it consistently, and y'all going through this whole path of, like, most of y'all niggas make content complaining. I think it's the best content of 2K is complaining about it at this point.
I ain't gonna lie. If you upload 2K content and your best videos is talking trash about the game, hey man, you might as well just keep doing it. He ain't lying, bro. He ain't lying. Cause you can upload some genuine good content. People are not gonna watch it. But if you start complaining, talking shit about the game, ooh, that gonna do numbers right there. Oh, me's gonna do numbers. I might have to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and drop my complaint too. You know what I'm saying? I might test the waters, talk trash about the game, see what it do.
Because how can you fake like you really having fun on something? But some of y'all really is having fun with this shit. That's the crazy part. And then when you go back, like I was showing y'all, the post moves was crazy.
The post moves was fine. The gameplay in general,
you got on this motherfucker, man.
The gameplay in general, though, like, it ain't the same.
I ain't gonna lie. And then, like, bro,
that burrito was hitting, no chat.
Like, look at NBA Live, bro. Like, bro, we'll take anything right now to get this hooping shit back going. I remember looking back at NBA Live. I'm sorry y'all did it. I thought this shit was trash. But, bro, if that shit drop right now, you gonna see millions of niggas playing this shit.
I ain't gonna lie. If NBA Live was around right now and 2K dropped the game it dropped right now, chat, I think NBA Live is making noise. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie. No, this shit was ass at the time. I'm not finna let Soul get away with this one. I'm not finna let him get away with this one because we're not finna sit here and act like this was a good game. This shit was terrible. You know what I mean? We're not gonna sit here and act like this was the game. But what I'm saying is, if they dropped a product like this right now live, and they came out with a revamped version and they made it a little bit better, and they came out with it the same time NBA 2K25 came with, there'll be more people on NBA Live than there was back then. Because you gotta understand, Live, this gameplay you watching right here, Live came out with this game when 2K was at its peak. So that ain't comparing. Like, NBA Live 19 not comparing to 2K19 whatsoever. Like, it's a night and day game. Like, it's not even gonna be close. But just say if you had a choice between NBA Live and 2K25 or like a better version of Live compared to 2K25, oh yeah, because 2K25 is so bad that, you know what, people would give Live a chance. That's all I'm saying. Oh, wrong song.
Trying to figure it out. The whole time NBA Live had potential. Looking at how things go now, like, this shit look ripped. Like, oh my god,
it looked good, but it didn't feel like. Here's the thing, like, if you play Live, you know, and if you play Live and you're a 2K head, you'll know. The gameplay looked good. Don't get me wrong, it looked realistic, it looked good and all that. But the movement and the feel on controller was ass, so ass. So
real as
ass.
hell. And bro, oh my goodness, we slept on NBA Lives, bro. We slept on this shit.
We didn't sleep on it. 2K
At
was a
the
good
time,
game.
2K19 was actually pretty decent.
It wasn't decent. That shit was cold. Like, bro, 2K15, 16, 17, 19 was cold. Outside, the only thing I hate about 2K19, which they end up patching, was pushing. I used to get shoved out of bounds for no reason, but like, 15, 16, 17, 19, all cold. 20, 21, 22, decent. And I'm talking about 21 current gen. I'm not talking about next gen. Decent. But I'm talking about top 2K, 15, 16, 17, 19, all cold. So you can't sit here and say the reason this game, this was a good game. Like, nah, like, this game was competing with a really good 2K.
2K19 was pretty decent. I remember I
Shit was
dropped
cold.
off D-Lo. I did that shit on stream. Man, oh my God, bruh. Like, when you really pay attention to the post moves, the spins we doing, you was able to do. Like, bro, even the post moves, the way it looks real. And we all know Hakeem used to do all this. Man, you can't do none of it.
I bet you if NBA 2K17 came back out, y'all would not like it. That's because it was great for its time. The game, you gotta understand. Like, I try to go back and play NBA 2K17 when NBA 2K18 and 19 was out, and I didn't like it because of how the game felt, and it was like slidey and everything. But that's because we end up playing a game that was more polished than 17. Like, say if 17 came out today and there wasn't no 2Ks that came out after 17, we would be just fine with 2K17 because we never experienced nothing out. We never experienced nothing after 17. So it's like, it's almost, I'll give you an example. If there was a chef, if you had a chef, and he made you a burger on Monday, right? And the burger on Monday didn't really hit like that. But then he cooked you another burger on a Friday. And he cooked you his best burger. And you ate that burger. You were like, yo, this burger, it got nothing. Like, that burger from Monday got nothing on this burger from right now. But it's like, if you never had that burger on Friday, you would be okay with eating the one that he made on Monday. You kind of see what I'm saying? Like, of course, we're not going to like 17 now. We experienced all these other 2Ks. But if we never had a 2K that came out after 17 and they came out with 17 in a new form, we would be okay with 2K17. But it's now we're not, because we've gotten so many different games that we like or we're accustomed to that we're gonna view it differently. But if we never got that experience, we will be fine with the game.
That now.
So I don't agree.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna get caught in all type of animations. It's probably gonna bounce off somebody's body or something. I think y'all tried to make it too real and y'all made it too fake. Ain't nothing real no more. This is beautiful. These spins he doing. Contact dunks off a spin. Look at this shit. The triple threat. Spin back. Oh my goodness. You can't do none of this now. Now you're going to just see niggas doing drop steps trying to get a good standard dunk animation. They might throw up a hook randomly, but you can't spam that because you're going to end up missing. The fadeaways is not consistent. Nothing is really consistent. Ain't nothing consistent. It's like unplayable for people who came from my era. This is beautiful.
Hey, I thought I was lying. I said the game was unplayable. It's unpredictable and unplayable. Like, the whole point, the whole play style that's running NBA 2K25 is based off of RNG and trying to beat the algorithm, beat the system. You're not even trying to beat your opponents. The game is actually made to have close games, and you have to fight against the game and the opponent you're playing. Like, back then, bro, you're only playing against your opponent. The game's gonna let you do what you normally do. If this is what you do and you're really good at it, you're gonna be able to do that. Now, it's like, nah, we know you're good at this and we know you can cook them, but we're gonna give you a chance. We're gonna get them a chance. Like, we're gonna see if they can get back into the game. So that eliminates so many type of play styles and how people want to play, because you have to play a certain way to beat the RNG. You know what I mean? You're eventually gonna miss. That's why everybody's running pick and roll center and shooting the ball and expecting a rebound. Everybody's running these high rebound builds because they know the shots are going to miss eventually. You have to miss eventually. People wasn't always running that. Like, if you play somebody really good, you would be the ISO go 7 for 7, super efficient, and they would never touch the ball because you knew what you were doing. If you was a shoot phase, you can go 9 for 9, 10 for 10 on phase because you know your jump shot, you know your timing, and you know your build. Like, now, you're going to miss. So you have to play for the rebounds. You have to play for the board.
God, you have full control over any animation that you did. You would never have these.
I ain't gonna lie though, so out of everything we be talking about right now, bro, you got 7 minutes left in this video. I hope we have a different discussion other than just post moves, because right now, we've been talking about post moves for the past 3 minutes.
Random animations making you do stuff. It's like ghost dribbles. Like you got somebody dribbling for you. And I told y'all, most of the time when you try to turn a corner or you spin off somebody, you still stuck in animations. Y'all see how he just easily just spent right there? Let me show that. Y'all see how he just easily spent right there? He would have, 2K25, you would have still been stuck in animations. 9 times out of 10, it would have been like some type of smothered shit. This is beautiful.
Not as facts.
Beautiful basketball. Look at the coloring. The color is beautiful. The court, like everything was beautiful. And I think this was 2K16. It had to be 2K.
Hey, but look at the game speed too, though. Like, you gotta understand how fast the gameplay is in general too. Like, 2K25, the gameplay is mad slow and slow pace, and just like, it's just a lot of things that's gone wrong. It's not even just the color. Like, yeah, the color is bad and the color is not popping, but it's a mixture of multiple issues. Like the color, then you got the goddamn physics sometimes ain't all the way correct, and then you got the actual game speed. You know what I'm saying? The game speed of the game is just not good. It's too slow pace. And so when I'm watching this video with So and with you guys right now, it's clearly showing how much faster the game used to be. The game is so much slower now, and it's just not really enjoying the play when the game is just that slow. Honestly.
2K16 and 2K15 was the 2K16.
Elijah, I'm cooking though.
2K14, 15, 16, and 17 was the best 2Ks I have ever played.
Wait, what did you say?
15, 16, and 2K15 was the 2K16, 2K17, 2K14, 15, 16, and 17 was the best 2Ks I have ever played.
Facts.
And the crazy thing is, y'all, 2K15 was probably by far the most broken game
ever.
Out of all the 2Ks. You had demigods.
That shit. Hey, if you know, 2K15 was so broken, dog. Like, it was so broken. It was no reason to make any. You know how 2K now, if you make a short build, you make that build because attributes, dribble animations, or even like certain badges and stuff, right? So you make the height because certain things in the game got a height restriction, right? You can't do certain things unless you're shorter than a certain height, unless your ball handle a certain thing. Them restrictions back then wasn't a thing. 2K15 didn't have those same restrictions. You had builds running around with 7-foot small forwards, right? With the highest dribbling, highest shooting, highest dunk out there cooking and moving, just like if you was to make a 6'1" build. So a 6-foot build and a 7-foot build in that game would move exactly the same with no problem. And then don't let me get started where in the middle of the year, everybody found out how to make demigods. They found out how to make demigods. So it was already bad with the 7-foot small forwards. But then they found out how to do what the 7-foot small forwards was doing at 7'3" with all the max everything.
It was so broken.
I was saying no chat. 2K fell off drastically.
I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for 2K15. You know why it was fun? Because it was arcadey and it was fun for the kids. A lot of y'all was young niggas watching me play back then. You remember how fun it was.
He's saying that. He talking like everybody old.
Now they tried to make everything is stiff and you can't green really your greens. You can't do it consistently.
Nope.
They don't let you be superstars no more.
Nope.
And that's why I told y'all 2K has no connection with the real NBA no more. This is why y'all don't see NBA players coming pulling up on streamers. Y'all don't see no type of connection with the NBA and NBA 2K25. It's like separate entities. And it was always one at some point. Soon as you watch a game, you want to come and mimic the moves. You can't mimic shit. None of that shit look real. You can come up here and throw up some go-to shots and all that stiff shit you doing. But once again,
It's not working.
this is a big man back in the day, bro. Look at these moves. Spin here, spin there. No type of bump animations, no bullshit happening.
Bro, how many times you gonna show us the spin move with Elijah on, bro? We get it, bro. I understand it. We get it. The big man, y'all was able to do whatever y'all want. But, like, you showed us the same Elijah Wan moves 3 times to us, bro. You know what I mean? Like, okay, bro, we get it. The post moves ain't the same. But it's so much more to it than just that. Like, I don't know, bro.
You was freely able to do everything you wanted to do. And I wish you would have showed some hooks and all type of shit, but I'm glad you showing how smooth and how free you was with the post control. Cause we know Hakeem was doing all this in real life. It's just a beautiful game.
Fast crap.
It's crazy. So listen, this is the last thing I want to say straight up.
All right.
NBA 2K.
And I'm glad it came out. And I'm glad he came out speaking on this situation too, because it's like sometimes you need certain people to say certain things. So, with that being said, people that's currently in the 2K community that constantly make 2K content, if they came out and said something, the viewers and the audience would assume that they are hunting for views and they're milking content. SoLLUMINATI does not drop 2K videos like that anymore. You know what I mean? And the fact that he came back and discussed and spoke, and by the way, he's very tapped in. Like, he's not uploading the content, but you can tell he watches and keeps up. I mean, he might not talk to people, but he do watch and keep up with it, because the stuff that he's saying in the video, I can tell he's still tapped in with the community itself. Like, he's peeping what's going on. You know what I mean?
Okay, y'all have a chance literally to revive y'all game. And if y'all would have let people green consistently again, like actually make their greens and not randomly give them some sped up shots and all this random shit, you would have seen a lot of big content creators come back. Like, bro, y'all losing billions in views. Think about this. Speed, all the amp niggas, majority of them phase niggas, everybody hoop, everybody randomly play basketball. Why nobody came back to 2K? So devs and the 2K team, y'all got to be able to take criticism, and y'all got to start talking to people who actually in the community. I ain't no disrespect to none of y'all new niggas who started in 2020, but bro, ever since next gen came, you have seen a drastic drop in value, quality, content creators.
Hey, whoa. Hey, hold the fuck up. Hey, hold up, because that's a shot at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talking ever since 2020. He talking some quality and content creators and quality this, that, and third. It ain't our fault. It ain't our fault that I blew up in 2K20, goddamn. In 2019, 2020, I blew up in those my time. But, like, I have nothing to do with the game and the quality and everything that they got going on since then. Like, if I was back in the same era, 2K15, 16, 17, I can hit 1 million subscribers too. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I had such a great viewership during the 2020, and then next gen drops and it's like, you know what I mean? So I had a great audience for about 5 to 6 months going into 2K21. If 2K21 was one of those games that was a staple, it would have benefited a lot of people from that era. But the fact that you said quality in the content creators is crazy work. Like, the biggest creators on the internet right now are people from 2019, 2020, and 2021. Like Speed, 2021, Aiden, 20, AMP is 2K19, 2K20. Like, Davis and Agent Cool, 2K17, Duke had his run 2K18, 19. But for the most part, you can't say the quality dropped and then say creators quality dropped too. When really, if the game would have just been a good game for all these years, it would have been great content being dropped on all platforms with all these creators. But guess what? The game goes bad. Of course, it's going to be like that.
Drop in value, quality, content creators. Like now, it's like this shit made for TikTokers. Mostly everybody just spotting up. You wouldn't get no views spotted up back in the day, bro. You would have had to become something. Like you would have had to show something. And like I told you, everybody brought something different to the community back then.
That's facts.
Now everybody is just working with the scraps they given. I know you're going to be doing go-tos, speed boosts. Like I said, I know you're going to have to take a particular type of shot after you make your second or third three-pointer in a row. You're going to miss automatically. So I know you're going to have to mix it up or do something. You have a high chance of missing your spot-ups when you a center. Like, bro, and then the rhythm shooting. I get it. Y'all tried to try something new. Just like 2K24, y'all, bro, I'm losing badge progression and shit.
Losing badge progression. I forgot about that in 2K24. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. That was a thing in 2K24. Badge progression loss. Yo, I forgot all about that. Yo, that really gave me real PTSD. That is the worst thing ever to come out in the 2K game. Ever. Bad progression loss. So your player was never maxed out to his full potential. Ever. Because it's impossible for you to keep on every single badge every single game. No, eventually we was not good, bro. Like, yeah, you get the thing that was able to pin your badges or whatever. But what happened is, you have to play when you load up a certain build. You can't load up that build playing with certain people for the fact you don't want to lose your badges. So, say if you have a guard and you know you got all the dribbling badges, you got all the shooting badges, and you're the primary scorer, you can't play with another guard and just go play shooting guard and go spot up. You're gonna lose your badges because you're not doing what you normally do. So, certain builds couldn't play with certain builds.
I like how y'all coming up with new things because y'all only got a year to do all this. But when you start messing with shooting and not letting people green, niggas gone. Especially for the ones who don't need it. Well, who about to play a game, a basketball game, and you know you can't green every shot? That's perfect release. Who gonna play that? Like, who? This is why, bro. If you go on Twitch, it's probably like y'all getting only 5,000 viewers in the 2K community. Nigga, back then we had always 40K, 50K to 100K.
Let me go look at the view count on Twitch right now for NBA 2K. So the view count for NBA 2K right now, it is 5,000 views on the dot. 5,000 views used to go to one streamer. Like 5,000 for the whole category right now. 5,000 used to just go to one streamer. And then that one streamer that got 5K is not even the streamer pulling the most views. That's a fact. So the fact that he just said, and I just looked it up, we got 5K on Twitch all together. It would be a streamer with 5,000 views, and they wouldn't even be one, maybe not even two on the list.
It was always, everybody was able to eat. It was enough food for everybody. Like, bro, what happened? We see. All eyes is on y'all, 2K. We see what y'all doing. And y'all notice I ain't say nothing about the season pass and all this different stuff, because they gonna be doing that regardless. And when GTA 6 drop, it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, okay, so I don't really have a problem with the season pass and everything because it's more so like cosmetics and all that cool. But you just mentioned the game. The game that he just mentioned, time is running out very soon. Because when I don't think you understand, chat. When GTA 6 come out, this is a game that haven't came out in 3 years. This is a game that's came out on 3 different consoles. Understand what I'm saying? GTA 6 came out on 3. GTA 5 came out on 3 different consoles. Came out on 360. Came out on Xbox One and Xbox Series X. It went through 3 console cycles before releasing another game. When GTA 6 comes out, no other game matters in any category besides probably the PAW community that's like playing League of Legends and Valorant and stuff like that. Like those won't go nowhere. But the 2Ks, the Maddens, the Call of Duties, the games in that type of vicinity, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit them so bad, and the reason it'll hit them so bad too, it's not one of those games. Let me give you an example. So when Elden Ring came out, what's that other game that came out recently that's like a, it's like Wukong. When certain games like that's multiplayer that comes out, they're gonna do viral and crazy numbers for about a week or two. After that, over. When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I guarantee you it's gonna have hype for at least bare minimum 2 to 3 years. Easy. Like you have to understand, you have the campaign, multiplayer, heist. You gonna have so much stuff going on. It's not gonna be one of them games that come out. GTA 6 is not a game that's gonna come out and be 1 week, 2 weeks out. No, you talking about a game that's gonna run for 2 years, guaranteed.
But when GTA 6 dropped, like I told y'all, just like when RP dropped, Brownie, all of them, they was doing wagers at first, and then when the GTA shit dropped, Aiden took all them niggas to GTA, and most of them still over there. You got the Grizzly World, you got all that shit. Most of them still over there. Most of them still doing IRLs now. You think they won't come back and hoop if the game was fun? Nigga, everybody hoop. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Everybody hoop. It's the only basketball game.
Facts.
But this game, 2K25, is that bad. It ain't worth coming. It ain't worth coming to this shit. It's not.
It is that bad.
But for y'all that's been grinding on here, keep grinding, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's always going to be another 2K. But for the past, I say the past 3, since Next Gen been here, it's been a mass decline.
Next Gen ruined everything. And I'm not even going to say it's a 2K thing, right? I'm not even going to say it's a 2K thing. I think it's a gaming issue. Honestly, like, yeah, 2K is one of the most popular games, so of course it's going to receive its heat. As it should, right? And I think it should receive its heat because for some reason, we still got games coming out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It has been 5 years since Next Gen came out. And we still got a park for current gen. But that's a whole nother conversation for a different day. What I'm about to tell you is, ever since Next Gen been a thing in general, all the games that's been coming out, it's been trash for the most part. It's a gaming issue. You got the couple games that came out on Next Gen and it really succeeded and it really outdid itself numbers wise. But I just think it's hard for these companies to produce something solid on this new console. I really think it's a console thing. You have to put so much resources into graphics and everything that they're not even putting resources to the actual gameplay. Just for them to be able to keep up, the game has to look and run a certain way. Which is why the game is like 100, 150 gigs, 200 gigs because of these games, this console, bro. So yeah, 2K is definitely one of the games suffering from the next gen curse, but I just think it's a console thing.
And most of the OGs is just suffering. Your viewers dropped, all that, and it ain't even your fault. It's just the quality of content now. You knew if you watch somebody, you wasn't gonna keep seeing people like them. Now when you watch niggas, bro, it's just unwatchable because y'all hyping up something that's really not fun. And for me, I can't act like I'm having fun. Like, if it ain't fun, it ain't fun. And that's why I told y'all now I'm starting to drift off to more campaign type games, beating games that I never beat before and this and that. I'm trying to figure out what's more consistent for me as I get older because this competitive and just sitting around waiting for 2K shit, that shit is over for me.
Hit that bit right on the nose.
It's over. I would have been dropped gameplay if I was having fun on here. I told y'all I haven't played it since November, and now I let my little siblings play on it. I got some cousins that's in high school. I got some young cousins who be playing on my Xbox account. I don't hoop at all no more on 2K. No more. But anyway, it's on y'all, 2K. It's on y'all. I'm out, bro.
W video from SoLLUMINATI. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop a like on the video. It's a good video. It's a great video. So here's the thing, right? I agree with everything he was saying in the video. I honestly thought it was a good video. Wendy's got free 6-piece nuggets today. Why is the nuggets free?